had a feud with Andre the Giant, who's a legendary character. Do you have any memories of that?
I beat him in Knoxville, Tennessee, and they never told anybody that because they didn't want to. But I don't blame them. Andre did. Andre was he was a gentleman, man. He was he came to North Bay, and I tell people, and this is the truth. You can research it. I had a handicap match with Andre the Giant, him and another guy against me.
Okay.
I had the gimmick of the one-man gang. So I'd beat up 2 or 3 and 4 guys. You know, they'd send them in the ring, you know, not the boom, boom, cheers. And it was a good gimmick. That was in Knoxville Territory. And Fuller brought Andre in. And Andre, what a guy. I mean, but the way we done it is I beat up this guy, what was his name? He's one of the cousins of the Fuller, Roy Lee Welsh, and Duke, not Duke, but Joe LeDuc.
Okay.
Joe LeDuc were partners. Well, I was in a ring. I forgot who was the partner. But anyway, the turnbuckle came loose, broke off. I beat the heck out of Joe LeDuc. Joe LeDuc is laying there, and I took, what's his name, and I broke his arm on the post. And then we sent somebody from the audience, pile drive him. Anyway, there was bodies laying everywhere. So Fuller, they took me on, Les Thatcher was doing the interviews and calls me over and we had an interview and they're going to have a secret opponent for me next year. Of course, I'm like a maniac, man. I had a little bit of a gimmick like Steve Austin, you know, just throw beer in people's face in the ring and, you know, do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I said, I'll wrestle anybody. So they had a piece of paper there. Said, well, you're so tough. I forgot who it was, LeDuc or somebody. They tricked me into signing. So I signed the paper. What it was a handicap match. Of course, the other guy was in the cast. So he was a partner, but he wasn't going to wrestle. He was going to stand on the apron when the Giant was going to take care of business, you know, on me.
Yeah.
You know, so, but they booked it as a handicap match, Andre the Giant and Roy Lee Welsh against Ronnie Garvin, you know. And, we drew a hell of a house. The Coliseum was packed, man. And so we went out there and I got videos of it. I don't know if you ever seen any of it. They just show some highlights in it where he was down and I hit him with chairs and came off the top rope on him.
Wow.
With a knee drop, and Andre was on his knees from the beginning of I couldn't believe it.
I guess he liked you then to himself like that.
He was a good guy.
I guess you're both French, so he probably had the connection with you there.
Yeah, I liked him. He didn't have to do any of that. You know, I was a King Kong in Knoxville after that. I'm telling you, I was just unbelievable.
Yeah, very rarely lost.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.